you think about this, man, everybody is rushing to the gates right now. I don't know if you saw the SEC chair come on with Paul Atkins. And I mean, it was a big deal. He basically opened the gates and he says every major tech company in general, finance outlet is lining up to tokenize. So if they're all lining up to tokenize, and then you think about Project Ion, connect the dots for me there.
So Project Ion was finalized in August of 22, which was a partnership between R3 and the DTCC.
Yep.
And it's running in parallel with the back end of the stock market that would provide instant settlement between the clearinghouses and the brokers. So many
Right.
people might be familiar with GameStop or AMC.
Exactly. Yeah.
When that happened, they actually oversold the stock by like 39% and had to, lock trading and pull stock back from people. People were very upset. So there's T+2, I think, at the time between the clearinghouses and the brokers. They've since moved to T+1, made, 28 last year and 24. And they had the option to settle real time via digital asset when they pushed that update. So it's there, it's ready, but we need something with enough liquidity to be able to provide the settlement for that. And, again, depending on if there's a supply shock for XRP, I think it could end up being the go-to in that position.
Well, and that will be the key. If we do see that start to materialize and XRP becomes the underlying asset, I mean, now you're talking about, now how fast do you think that could occur? Because tokenization is starting to happen now. We're seeing tokenized stocks starting to take off on Solana. Explain how quickly that could go into effect.
You don't even need tokenized stocks for the implementation of settlement between the clearinghouses and the brokers. You could actually tokenize the stocks on a completely separate network. The value between the settlement and clearing between those two counterparties would just be facilitated on the XRPL.
So would that be more of like a bridge of some sort or no?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.